So, recap of last time. You spent the entire session trying to get through the ruins at Camp Righteous. Ruins that you learned to be, at the very least, a reference to an ancient Chultan legend about why humans and crocodiles do not like each other. About the man and the crocodile. And it was very painful because the ruin, while not large, had a great number of traps. It cost the life of one of your party members. Gurek is dead. His corpse lies upon the floor of the ruin as after you...
We brought it with us.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah.
yep, Tayban went back. I forgot about that for a moment. So you're dragging the corpse of Gurek with you.
Yes.
But as you left the ruin, you were immediately ambushed by Batiri.
Yep. And we fought them off.
And then I believe you crossed the river to the other side, just to be sure to make camp. And that was where we left off. So you are now getting camp ready, as you did get to Camp Righteous in the late afternoon. Evening is approaching. You all begin to ready yourselves for a night.
Did you allow them to cannibalize all the items that was on my character?
We haven't gotten there yet.
Gotcha.
I had no idea what was on your character.
I
Neither
would
did
know,
we.
but my inventory's gone now.
I assumed
wasn't
that was your
much.
new one.
No, this is the new one. I just hadn't cleared out the inventory because I wasn't sure. If we were going
Well,
to.
I mean,
Cannibalize it.
there's a few basic things, I'd say.
It was like
Obviously,
59 rations left.
yeah, I mean, obviously the rations. I don't think it was that many. Last I recall, you said it was in the 34.
I have no remembrance anymore at this point. I've moved on.
Literally.
I'll allow the party to add 35 rations that they recover off Gurek. And if anyone wants to take his equipment, I'll allow that. But the general starting player miscellaneous things, I'll say were lost while they were dragging you away.
Take the water skins.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll take the rations from him and tell everybody so we can store some more stuff in my backpack now, as it is a bag of holding, so I can carry some more stuff here, making it sound nonchalant as I can.
You guys have been out for 6 days, correct?
This would be the end of the 6th day. I cannot find my my notebook that I had kept track of all this stuff in it.
Wow, surprising.
Pretty sure.
Sam, I will hit you tomorrow.
I'm not there tomorrow.
Coward.
Not there all week.
But yes, this is the end of the 6th day.
Yep, I just double-checked the count. So, you get ready, set up your camp again. Who is taking what watches?
Well, while we're setting up camp, I'm gonna check out that vase.
Alright, make your Arcana check. I mean, these are relatively familiar. You've heard about them. In fact, you've probably even seen one in use before. It is an Alchemy Jug.
Yay. More water.
And it creates more than just water.
Yes. Yes, it makes glorious mayonnaise.
Depending on what you are thinking about as you open it, it can make acid, a basic poison, beer, honey, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, wine, or mayonnaise.
Up to 2 gallons
All
worth.
the mayonnaise.
I'm gonna wait for someone to take
Only-
a swig from it and start chanting vinegar, 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 vinegar.
2 gallons of mayonnaise per day. 8 ounces of acid, half an ounce of poison, 4 gallons of beer, 1 gallon of honey, a
That's a lot
quart
of
of
beer,
oil,
actually.
2 gallons of vinegar, 8 gallons of fresh water, 12 gallons of salt water, or 1 gallon of wine. It can only make one of these per day once you've picked it, so you'll have to wait for the next day to pick something else. Or for it, after you've poured out the maximum amount, you'll have to also again wait till the next day to get more of the same, even.
Well, I hope that's worth the life of one of our party members.
I mean, it
Could
is
be.
a way to save lives, technically, now.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Water source, if nothing else. But yes, who is doing which watch?
I'll take the first watch.
Now you can do second.
And I'm assuming Nail takes everything else.
Do I still need a full 8 hours to get my spell back?
No, you only need 4. Because that's your
No,
long rest.
for my spell. I just
Yeah.
need 4 then?
You
Okay.
only need 4, because the long rest for you is 4. But as you start making camp, Azaka warns that we should double up on the number of people per watch. The Batiri, while not particularly smart, are known to be vengeful. They might come for us.
Then I shall have Tabin join me.
Taban nods.
Anybody with me?
I'll join.
All right.
Azaka volunteers for third watch, even if Nail will be fully awake and Undriel will take the last watch. Nonetheless, camp is made. You get your things out. Set up rain catchers, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys apply your bug repellent in the morning or at night? I don't recall.
Morning.
Morning.
Okay.
It's 24-hour.
Yep. Just making sure. So, first watch. Make your rolls. That's also Harmony.
I thought we were second.
No, we were first.
First.
My bad.
Well, Harmony, you're you don't see anything, you don't hear. I mean, you're jumping at every noise, but you don't notice anything in particular that seems to be near the camp. Igris, you're positive. You can tell the distance of anything that seems like it could even be a threat based off the size is too far away for it to even matter. So you just stick near your campfire and wait things out. Passes uneventfully.
Alrighty. Well, then I shall go to wake up the next watch.
Me, myself, and Tabin.
All right, make your perception rolls.
Then for him, it'll be just wisdom.
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Jeez. Why is he?
Oh, one guy got lost in the woods.
Can you roll it without the advantage?
Yeah. We're doing great, Tabin. We're doing great.
You're asleep. Shut up.
So the professor is trying real hard, but he's slowly nodding off. And Taban feels like he doesn't have the right to wake up the professor. And honestly, the professor, being a well-versed wizard, should probably get some rest. I mean, he's got spells and stuff to worry about.
Also, how many times did I fall out of my back?
Nice. As you sit there, a small arrow suddenly comes flying out of the leaves and hits the professor. You take 3 piercing damage as an arrow penetrates you.
Alright. I guess I'll cry out in pain.
Everyone make perception rolls at disadvantage.
God damn, Neil.
So Nail wakes up upon hearing the cry of the professor, but Harmony is completely asleep, and Igris just kind of stirs but doesn't really get up.
You gonna make one for Zaka? Oh, good.
Should I do one for Jacques?
Yeah, you can do one for him.
Disadvantage.
Still at disadvantage, yes.
He's sleepy.
Azaka also jumps up at the sound. Professor, you're obviously quite awake now, and you recognize the arrow that is in you.
Let me guess, it was the little creatures from earlier.
Yes, it is another small arrow.
Do I see him?
There it came from a bush. I doubt it.
Yeah.
You do not see it. And roll some initiative.
Do you have Jacques on the board?
I do not, I believe.
Oh.
You should be able to add him.
That he is.
Well, you actually have the initiative, Professor. Make sure that you took your 3 damage.
Oh, I certainly did. Way before this.
All right.
Let's see. Actually, a decent idea, I think. Nail, can you hand me one of hold out one of your arrows to me,
I suppose.
and then I will cast light on it.
Okay.
Then you can fire it off, and then you can light up things. So I can't exactly see if you can see.
Well, that's not my fault.
Sorry, not all of us can be born with special visions as you elves.
Oh, I went to a special doctor. He just shine lights in my eye.
Anyways, that'll be my turn, as I cannot see.
You cast light on his arrow.
Yes. So now once he fires it, it'll light up a little area. Plus you'll be able to find it again.
Well, you all hear the crash and breaking of branches and twigs and running essentially through the forest.
Which I'm guessing wakes the rest of us up.
Yeah, everyone would wake up to that. But you clearly heard something from over here. And you see another small arrow come flying at Tabin. However, he manages to catch it on his shield, as he's now at the ready. Make a dex or strength check, Andre. Whichever you choose. You manage to get one of your hands free, but that is going to be your turn.
Got it.
Another small arrow comes flying through the canopy. But you also hear a strange sound and what sounds like a very angry voice. A very high-pitched angry voice, slightly in the distance.
Right
Right around here.
burn it with fire.
Around where?
Around here.
Now I think you should fire your arrow in that direction.
I'll fire
Azaka-
fire it.
Azaka calls out, "We need to deal with them, or else they might get away and try to warn others, and bring back even more numbers to take us out. Assuming that they don't deal with us right now." And
Well,
then
I'm glad you
her,
can see.
you see her start running off into the night.
I mean, Sam, what can you see right now?
The group. That's it. Everything within the range of the campfire.
I mean,
don't.
to be fair, the trees are blocking just about everything else. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a jungle, so I can't see much.
It's okay, nor can I. I can see what's at the campfire right now.
Which, now that they're talking about it, does bring up a good point. My direct sunlight sensitivity, will it still take effect considering we're under a canopy?
Anytime you're on the river, basically.
Okay.
Tyler, I thought you had dark vision.
I do, but trees, Sam.
Oh, at least you
These are all trees.
you're at least able to see further.
Yes.
You don't have tree vision?
No.
Not that kind of elf.
It is Tabin's go. He moves closer to the professor and awaits him to move out before he does anything. Nail!
Ooh.
Light our way, Dale.
I can't really see anything. I got gray spots, Joe. Gray spots.
That's the spots where that's your dark vision. You can't see as clearly.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot an arrow right, that shiny arrow right there.
Right here?
I don't even see Brian's character.
That's because he's moved off.
Right there.
He's on the other side of the trees for you.
Yeah.
Alright, you fire an arrow off.
Yeah, above that. I think rocks. And make an attack or
No, you can just fire it off.
okay. So I do. Let it loose.
Yay! Some light!
Yay. Not much, but
I'm sure our friends aren't expecting light to just come shooting out of somewhere.
done.
Alright. Harmony.
First, we need to pick up some rocks and cast light on them and just start tossing them.
I thought light was only for one object.
It is.
When you cast it on another object,
It
it disappears
yeah.
from the first object.
I only use light on my
I have
staff.
the spell too.
There we go. See?
Harmony, make a perception roll.
Because you never woke
That's
up.
gone well so far. Something about this character, man.
You just don't got negatives up the
I mean, you had
wazoo.
really high charisma rolls when you were at the bathhouse.
No, she didn't.
Oh,
Oh.
that was me.
Oh.
She's the one that failed at the bathhouse. Even though
This is
she's a
the-
charisma character.
This was the one who has the negatives.
Do you do anything else? Or what are you doing?
I'm just looking, and obviously I don't see anything.
Yep. You're not doing anything else?
Yeah, I said I was done.
You're casting spells in the woods. Burn it down.
We're gonna have more arrows.
Igris.
Alrighty. I'm gonna move right there. And I'll move farther in. There. And that will be my turn.
Make a perception roll.
I'm great at those things.
Yeah, we're doing great on perception this night.
No,
I
I
just
fine.
woke up, okay? You know.
Alright. Undril begins going out. Professor,
We'll dash up to the sledge here.
make a perception roll.
That's not a trio with a rock.
You make out, over to your left, a decently sized and striped creature.
Way to go.
This is your fault for seeing it coming.
Fill
And
this
I
with the last
dashed, so I can't do anything.
You could warn us.
You got any bone action?
I do not have a bonus action to do that. But yes, I will tell Igris and Harmony that there's a, something striped over there and large.
I mean, your character knows what that is, right?
I don't know, are they common in the Sword Coast region of Baldur's Gate?
Like, not common, but you'd probably like know what they are from like reading and hearing about one.
Then, okay, I tell them that there's a tiger.
You're not a lion? Name tiger?
Not a tiger. Lion. Definitely a tiger.
A lion named Tiger with a flower on his head?
No.
Do you do anything else?
That's all I can do. I dashed.
You had a bonus action?
No, Brian, I already said this.
I didn't listen.
Igris, what is your armor class?
It is 15.
You see an arrow come up from somewhere around here towards you, but it doesn't hit you.
And I'm guessing we did not rest enough to get healed. Our
Nope.
spells back.
Nope.
That's what I figured.
Not unless
that,
you're a warlock.
Nope.
Well, weren't they all taking 4-hour shifts? So wouldn't Nail be healed?
They didn't get that far.
We got
Oh.
interrupted during my shift.
Yeah. So they've got at most maybe 3 hours.
But don't worry, I have all my spells.
I mean,
What is your armor class, Professor?
11.
An arrow lands right next to you. It came from some here. Andre?
Hmm.
Another dex roll to get out.
Well, no, you literally have a free hand now. You can just untie yourself, but it'll take your turn.
Again, I guess I'll untie myself. And then can I use a free action to see if I can hear things?
I mean, yeah, you can make a perception roll.
Hey!
You don't hear anything of note. Jungle noises.
Because I'm gonna imagine. I mean, my character's stupid, but I'm gonna imagine I didn't tie myself up.
Oh no, you know exactly how you got into the situation.
Okay.
You were captured by the Batiri.
Well, then that would be the end of my turn if I use the rest of it getting myself out.
All right, give me just a second.
Well, here's where the professor gets mauled.
Yep.
Because unfortunately, I'm right next to the light, too.
Yep.
An arrow comes flying and lands right at your feet, Professor.
Alright, I'm gonna yell in the direction that the arrow came back. Stop shooting at me, you Batiri bastards!
All I think of is like a reply, like from Donnie from the Thornberries or whatever they are.
That's probably pretty accurate. Yeah, you've now seen several arrows come from somewhere up here. You see the tiger look right at you and kind of... And then all of a sudden it turns its head quickly and starts climbing up this area.
Apparently it
And then
must
you
be-
hear lots of high-pitched screaming.
Icarus, Harmony, I believe we know where they are now.
I believe so. Well, at least it didn't come to us. Yet.
Yet.
Taban.
Brian.
What?
Brian's show is coming through.
Taban dashes to move up and then readies for whatever may come his way. Nail.
Hello.
Make a perception roll, Nail.
Aha. Something I'm good at. Not this time.
Bragging
Yep.
about your perception.
And just lots of jungle around you.
Yep.
Do you do anything else?
No.
Harmony.
That's all.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know you can count in your head, right?
No, I can't. We'll just go here.
It's not your turn.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Igris, that's me, isn't it?
I have things on the map you can't see.
It's just like, yeah.
I thought it was weird that a bunch of them disappeared.
Igris.
We'll just go there. Yep, that's my turn.
Make a perception roll.
I don't wanna.
Just do it. You're good at it.
No, I'm not. Not in a jungle.
That's your turn then?
Yep.
Undril also moves forward. Mace at the ready. Professor.
How high up is this spot?
That part is only about 5 feet up.
Oh.
Whereas the part you're currently at is about 8 or 9 and would actually require a check to climb.
Alright, well, I'm going to go around. which will get me up to here.
Make a perception roll.
It's mauled.
Anything else?
Could I pick up his arrow and kind of like chuck it a little ways?
Yeah, you can throw it a short ways. Make a strength check.
I'll watch. Here's the big fail.
He throws it.
It's a save.
Lands on his
whoops.
foot.
Really?
You crit!
Really?
Snap the arrow.
Of all the things I crit on, it's throwing a little arrow.
Where are you throwing it?
This right there, if I can. At least you guys could see where the light went.
Is that your turn?
That would be my turn.
Yay. Mm. Well, I'm first going to move.
Not your
up here.
turn.
Damn.
Yeah, he didn't say your name.
I'll call out turns. Professor,
moving turn.
another arrow goes whizzing by your head. Make a perception roll.
Back to back, Chris.
Really?
You can see that Batiri. He has given away his position. And as you look directly at him, he kind of starts gibbering and looks a little panicked.
Oh, he should be.
Andre.
First thing I'm gonna do is check this box.
You find miscellaneous equipment.
Equipment as in
Like basic things adventurers would bring into the jungle.
I need a shield and I'll
There's-
need a short sword.
There are no shields in there, but you do manage to find a short sword.
Hooray! I have a weapon, and that's all I want.
Gotta bit him.
Is that your turn?
Does it take a full action for me to search everything?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
gonna take it is gonna take your action to search that crate.
Okay. Can I at least equip my weapon?
Yeah, equipping is a free action.
Okay. And then I guess I'll move. Towards. Well, I didn't hear anything, did I?
Nope.
Yeah, I guess I'll move. Oh, there's a person.
You can make a perception roll.
Mm,
Oh gosh, that grazed out a lot more than I thought it did.
Grab a short sword. Okay, is this person? Oh,
Yeah, I'm just gonna not use the dimming effect. It grazed it out way more than I thought it did.
is this person alive, sleeping?
You'd have to make a medicine check.
Uh-oh. Never mind.
Woo!
That appears to be a dead human.
Turn my face at it and just walk away.
You don't want to bite?
That'll be the end of my turn.
A shot comes flying out and hits Harmony for 4 piercing damage, catching you in the shoulder.
Wait. Oh, maybe that's
Professor and Harmony make perception rolls. Both you can make out a Batiri up on the ridge here.
I see
barely.
you.
Yes, sees you.
Just barely. It's hard to notice him through all the foliage, but he's definitely up there.
Curry's gone.
However, shortly afterwards you hear high-pitched screaming, followed by crunching.
Oh,
I'm guessing the tiger ate someone.
the tiger ate someone.
Teban shall move up to support the professor. Nail.
Oh, this one in front of me.
Where you're at, it's 15 feet high.
I'm gonna climb it.
Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
I'm gonna do acrobatics. Because
You
That was better
fall
than
on
my-
your butt and are proned.
I'll say where I am.
You can use the rest of your movement to stand up, but that's all your movement.
I suppose I'll stand back up.
You do anything else?
Nope.
Harmony.
So I can see the creature up here?
You can see. Well, no, now you can't. You saw it get mauled by what you're assuming was the tiger, but you can make out like part of one up here as well, right next to where the professor threw the arrow.
Well, now I can make him out because I moved. I'm gonna hit him.
There's the classic.
You hit him dead center with your eldritch blast, and you see him cry out in pain as it hits him,
Zzz.
but he is still standing.
I really think it's a zit sound.
Oh, not what I meant to do. I was hoping it would show the description.
Well, it says a beam of crackling energy, so I just thought it was like lightning, so I made it a zzz, like a zap.
Really, but it just doesn't sound right. It should be more like a fireball thing, except like green.
Never states
How about
that
like
anywhere.
a crack?
We can go with crack.
Fire crackle.
Crack.
You just threw up.
Rainbow. It's a rainbow beam.
That was magic. So I couldn't find lightning, so I just clicked magic, and apparently magic is straight up rainbows.
Doctor, I think I might be a
Face the
homosexual.
rainbow.
Rainbow.
Eldritch blast!
Apparently holy is literally just fire.
Now Joe's just gonna play with all the animations.
There, that's a little bit better. Nonetheless, is that your turn?
Yep.
Iggy. Not.
Andre, make a perception roll.
Mm.
Igris.
Alrighty. I'm going to move to right here.
You see a Batiri that looks slightly singed.
I'm going to singe it some more with Firebolt.
You hit it right in its mask. It catches fire, starts screaming and burning, and falls to the ground, rolling, trying to put itself out. But eventually it stops moving and is just singed.
Good. And that's my turn.
Undril shall move up. Professor.
Oh. Now what to do? You know what? I'm gonna reach over and touch Jacques and then cast light on him.
Also, Joe, do you have that my character has dark vision? Just double checking.
Yeah.
Okay. So the gray really is just that dark. Okay.
Yay.
You're still seeing gray?
No, I just like when I moved around earlier, it was just really dark, and I was.
Yeah. I didn't realize how much it obscured when I turned on the nocturnal mode for those that have dark vision.
Didn't even know there was an actual nighttime mode now.
Yeah, if you give a creature dark vision, you can make it so that the vision is nocturnal, but it just makes everything gray, and you can't like make out anything on the map.
Oh, interesting. But yeah, that'll be me.
All right. So he's dead. An arrow comes flying out of the brush and hits Jacques
No.
for 4 damage. Make a perception roll, Professor. There's another Batiri over here. You can't make it out, but you know that that's where the arrow came from. You're positive. Andre?
I think I'll run after that little guy.
I mean, You need to make a perception roll to know if there's anything.
Oh,
You haven't passed any perception rolls so far. You heard some noise from down here.
targets.
Swear to God, Andre, you better not jump on me.
Hang
Time
on
of
a
the year.
second.
Oh,
What is your armor class?
13.
Well, they weren't expecting it because they didn't know you were coming, but you literally walk right into a Batiri.
Oh. Well then, I'll attack it.
They tried to pull out their melee weapon and stab at you, but in their frightened state, they flail around uselessly. You may strike it.
There, what do you sneak noses are?
You hit it.
No, that isn't quite right. I gotta work on that.
What?
That voice.
Oh. Nonetheless, you gouge a gaping wound in it, and it screams and tries to get away from you. It is still standing, though.
That is everything I can do. I guess I could rage, but wouldn't be much of a point.
2 arrows go flying right by you, Andre. And one of them pierces the Batiri. And from the jungle steps a Chultan woman carrying a longbow.
I'll snarl at her. Took kill! It was mine! No, I didn't right either. I gotta figure something out. Less anger.
Do like a pouty voice.
Just be Zach.
That was my kill!
Was that more what you were going for?
Closer, I guess.
Took kill was mine!
That's pretty
like
good, but it's...
Not still too aggressive, I would say.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, she just looks confused and readies another arrow. Nonetheless, she's made her attacks. Taban. He continues to move up to assist the professor. Nail.
My turn.
Harmony.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna hit this guy.
Well, you hit him and blow his head completely off.
Cool. That's my turn.
Igris.
Do you know what you're doing, Andre? Tyler?
Is he muted?
He must be, because he just
Okay.
typed.
Andreu moves up. Professor. Andre.
There are more. Always more. Where?
You're saying that to the Chultan woman?
Yep.
She just kind of looks back. You are not Batiri. Nonetheless, I have seen your kind here. Usually there are more of you. What are you doing out here, small one?
Too many questions. Must find. And then I'll take off.
Say must fight or must find?
Must find.
She just cocks her head a little bit.
Are you all capable of seeing me now?
Yeah.
I am.
Wonderful.
So is that your turn?
Yes, after I post this in Discord.
Beautiful.
Nice. So you can all hear me right now, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, for some reason my computer froze and then my audio went wild.
Oh.
And then everything was inverted. Just
Even
decided
your
to.
belly button.
Yes. Even my belly button.
Nonetheless, Azaka follows after the kobold, keeping her bow ready, but she does not fire. Taban moves up to catch up with the professor. Nail,
Who's all the way in the darkness now?
you can see.
I don't see anything to shoot at. Hey, I see a thing over here. That's my turn.
Harmony.
I quickly see that and I go, that's not Batiri. But in any case, where are we going? Are we getting lost? Are there any more of these things to even kill?
Not that we know of,
Okay, I'm going back.
but we
I
also
mean,
don't know
not
how
back,
much
but
there were.
yeah. So I'll go right here and I'll yell to Undril if she sees any more and ask.
No, I haven't seen any. But then again, they've been coming out of the woodwork, haven't they?
Sneaky little devils.
So I guess that'll be my turn for now.
Igris.
Well, I'm gonna go this way. So right there. And that'll be my turn. And I'll be right back.
Undril continues to follow out, but she is more cautious than Igris, not dashing. Professor.
I see the tiger has made quite a mess of things.
Yes, there are several bodies torn apart and clawed and gutted.
I believe that will be my turn then. Staying cautious.
Andre.
Perception.
Let's see if there was anything hiding near me.
No, you don't see anything. I mean, you see all the other characters, but you don't see any more Batiri.
Did he say something?
It sounded really far away.
You killed all? That's mean!
This little creature must be constipated.
Sounds like it.
She sits down and pouts.
Yo,
Azaka lowers her bow and then just kind of she can't really see anyone other than Igris, but just kind of looks over her shoulder like, somebody please help me with this situation. I don't know what to do. Taban follows. Nail.
where, when, why? I'm done. But I
Harmony.
don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, how big is this ledge?
That one there is about 10 feet high.
You gonna climb it?
Is it climbable looking?
Yeah. You'll just have to make either athletics or acrobatics check. You fall on your butt. These ledges were not made for climbing.
I really hate this character.
She laughs at you.
Don't feel bad. You're not the one who hates the character. Hate his elf race.
Igris, are you back?
I literally just put my headphones back on.
Damn this elf.
Good timing. Well, I'm gonna go check up at this little camp up here.
You go up and you find what is the Batiri camp. There appears to be a dead Chilton woman, as well as a few sacks and a single small crate, and the remains of a campfire.
I'm just gonna start going through that crate.
It's a trap. It's a bomb, actually.
See what's in there.
Roll a d20.
I get a splinter.
You find most of it is either like tattered clothing or basically garbage, but amongst it all, you find a leather tube, essentially. That looks interesting.
Does it have like a cap or anything?
Yep,
or
it's
is
got a
it
cap on it.
I'm gonna open it.
Inside the leather tube was a glass vial
Ooh.
containing what you are very familiar with as insect repellent.
Oh. Well, I will pocket that.
All right, that's another 20 days of insect repellent.
Got it. I have insect repellent for days, guys. That'll be a 4th tube of insect repellent.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be my turn.
Wandril wanders up, asks Azaka about, you're the guide. What exactly should we be doing? To which Azaka responds, we simply needed to find a camp. If the camp is dealt with, then we should assume that there are no more. They would not allow us to take their stuff. They are greedy little creatures.
Can I hear them?
Make a perception roll.
Perception. Come on.
Yeah, you can overhear them.
I think I found the camp. And
Wandril looks over, then looks back at Azaka. Well, that was convenient. She ends her turn.
they don't like people taking their stuff. Well, I just took some of their stuff.
I'll allow us to get out of initiative and say everyone makes up to the camp now that Igris has found it.
Yay. We're going back to our camp.
Well, first I'm gonna talk to like the little creature thing up here.
Can I get my arrow back?
Can we
Yo?
just assume like I've walked all the way around and up there?
Your arrow?
Yeah.
How
Through it too.
many did you fire?
One.
The one.
Yeah, you get it
Oh.
back.
Ooh, the one with the light on it.
Well, had the light.
Light goes up to an hour, I believe.
Yeah, but he changed what he cast it on.
Yep.
Oh, did he?
I put it on my
Oh.
dino.
So what else does everyone do?
I'm talking to the little dragon thing that's spouting on the ground.
And I'm standing a little distance away from it.
What?
Just kill it. Just snuff it off.
Yeah, if I find nothing else of interest at the camp, I'm going to go over towards them.
Let's hustle. You should kill it.
Make a perception roll.
Me?
Yeah, if you're still looking
Okay.
around the camp.
Sure.
You
When it comes to him looking around a camp for loot or something, he's able to do it.
you catch a glint out of the corner of your eye off the adventurer's body, and you decide to look and find a knife made out of obsidian. Not too useful, like actual combat wise, but definitely like a potentially valuable item.
Anyway, I asked you what?
What is a small creature doing out in the jungle?
You call me small. I
Well,
rage.
Well, you are.
It has a small complex.
I mean, compared to me, you are short. So, yes.
I'll make you eat those words.
But you can't actually make people eat words.
Sure you can. Write it down on a piece of paper and then feed them to them.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, suck it.
Ignis, you also find amongst the various sacks and
Bob's hand.
on the body, you also find just a chunk of obsidian, 96 gold, and 77 silver.
Okay.
We're never gonna know what he has on for his loot.
All you gotta do is just kill him and all the loot will
Yeah.
just follow the bag.
So I'm gonna take that obsidian chunk. I'm gonna leave the dagger.
It wasn't a dagger, it was a knife.
It's just a knife, not a dagger.
Oh. And then I'm gonna drag the body out to the kind of like to the open. And if there's like any big enough cloth, I want to cover it.
There are not any cloths large enough to cover it.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go down here to them. Tell Azaka.
Azaka.
That's like, found the camp up there, and it was a woman, right?
Yep.
Chultan woman. Her body was up there. I pulled her out of the bushes. Is there any way you guys deal with the dead differently? Trying to be all.
She just kind of shrugs.
All right.
Many people die within the jungle. It is not unusual.
All right then.
Turn my face away from you and like, well, Darkons, you must not be able to see properly, but I am strong.
I never said you weren't strong. Okay, let me rephrase everything. Why are you out in the jungle by yourself?
Because I'm big now.
So
Well,
your answer is because you can.
yeah.
Do you...
Why are you out here? Take kills.
take kills basically is what's kind of been going on so far. But,
They were mine.
well, we can help give some back to you if you would like to come with us and, like, be in a safer numbers.
Just thinks about this for a moment. I don't really care for safety, but you do owe me kills.
Alright, good enough.
Azaka just looks over. So we are not killing it?
I adopted a dragon thing.
Who's the short one?
It seems that we've come across a kobold. And
My name is Harmony. What is your
Harmony
name?
has apparently adopted it.
I don't. I mean, my master had a name for me, but you can't use it.
Well, what would you like to be called?
Just stereo.
Starts looking around, then looks at herself. Shadow Scale. The Destroyer!
Oh god, it's a mini Gurek.
Just what we needed.
Yeah, you're in short supply.
I hate you.
Gurek would have laughed at that joke.
You could have always laughed at that.
We used to drink water together.
Does anybody else do anything?
Yes, I'm going to look over at Igris and ask him, we're going to have to teach this one too.
That's all you. I'm going back to camp. I'm going to start
Agreed.
making my way back to the camp.
So am I.
All right.
And Shadow Scale will follow, but at a distance.
We'll give Jacques a good
short
pat on the
distance?
head. And
You all
deactivate
managed
light
to-
once we get back to camp.
You all managed to make your way back to camp. I'm assuming Taban and the professor finished their watch.
Yeah.
All right. That leaves Nail. Make your perception roll. You don't notice anything strange. More just lots of jungle noise. Occasionally double check, make sure that no Batiri are sneaking up on the camp. But otherwise, nothing else happens, and everyone eventually wakes up after a long rest. That was only slightly disturbed.
So I'm gonna get my 4 hours.
Does this mean we get XP?
Yes. Let me just double check. You all get 250 XP.
Everybody.
Everybody. The party does.
We're at 610.
So not quite at your next level. Nonetheless, morning has arrived. What do you choose to do?
Well, I will send Jacques out to go hunt. While
Shadow
I
Scale will sit from a distance and watch people.
while I study my spell book.
I'm gonna be putting stuff in my backpack, putting on my bug repellent.
I'm gonna hand over a ration bar to Shadow. I see who?
Shadow scale.
Shadow Scale, and tell her that we're on an array of missions ourselves out here, and not just wandering around taking kills.
Missions?
Oh dear gosh, child, dear child.
It's
I
a
am
kobold.
big.
It does not understand what you mean by missions.
She's actually 2 feet tall and 2 inches.
You are tiny!
It's part of her backstory. She's abnormally strong for a kobold, but she's also picked on because she was
You're a
smaller than
runt.
them.
Yeah, we are on. Let's see, a mission. We told people essentially that we would kill and or find things for them. So that's what we're out here trying to do.
You mean a quest?
Yes. And I feel like we're going to need all the help we can get if you would like to join us along with us. I think we're about to head back to the port and probably continue on another quest that we were given. But
Port?
how did you get out here? Were you born out here or
She
half?
looks around. Does she know where the Kobold Mountains are, Joe?
I mean, the kobolds don't specifically live in the mountains here
Well,
in
this
Silk.
one does.
Well, you guys wouldn't be finding her then, I'm guessing, actually, because considering where the Kobold Mountains are, so she'll
Right.
point to a random mountain nearby.
I mean, the Kobold Mountains are way southwest. That's not necessarily where all the kobolds are.
Yeah.
They're just named that.
I from tribe, big tribe in mountains. But I don't need them.
I see.
Mm. There was big fights, big. The tribe's god fight another god. Got separated. Mm. Get out the mountains, but none come with me on my own. Then
I'm
the master found me,
master.
and he taught me how to live out here. Though he's gone now. I don't know where.
So how long have you been on your own?
Uh, many moons?
I see. I also know what it's like to be on your own for such a long time. I know it's hard to trust a new group of people, or anybody for that matter, but I hope maybe we can try to trust each other.
I don't know.
That's okay. I'll just leave the ration bar and get up and go to our orc lady. What's her name?
Undriel.
Undriel. And ask her, what are you going to do now?
Obviously, I need to find out what happened to hoping people escaped this place.
And how do you want to do that?
Maybe somebody else who's been through the jungle recently knows what happened here.
So back to the port we go then.
Sounds about right.
All right, so you guys turn around, start
Yep.
heading back.
Yes, sir.
Shadow Skill will walk with Taven because he has muscles and he is big.
Or you need to get into a boat.
We'll go with Taven.
Well, you all get into your canoes and start paddling upriver.
I am confused.
Everyone make perception rolls.
It's gonna be that Sarcosuchus from earlier.
No!
He sees it.
Shadow Scale doesn't notice anything, but everyone else hears what sounds like flapping wings, and you can make out what appears to be you might almost describe as a flock of what look like bats, maybe, but not quite.
Like coming towards us?
Not necessarily. They don't seem to have noticed you.
I'm still trying to figure out how people are making this move.
Can I ask our guide if she knows what they are?
It appears to be a group of stages. They are, I believe you called them mosquitoes? Like that, but much bigger.
No.
Those are mosquitoes.
They try to drink your blood.
All right, let's stay clear of it.
Agreed.
You all paddle towards the opposite shore and try to keep as much distance as possible, and they all fly into the jungle. You manage to avoid them.
Hooray!
The rest of your trip is uneventful, and the day starts to pass. Night begins to fall. You pull to shore, I'm assuming, and make camp.
Yep.
All right. You all set up your camp.
Jacques will go hunt.
Once again, he is unable to find anything. Or at the very least, anything he found, he was not able to take out and did not attack. I'm assuming you set up your rain catchers again?
Yep. I'll work on setting those up.
And who is taking which watch?
I can take first.
If people
second.
trust Shadow Skill, she'll take third.
I'll take second.
No, you're gonna stay up with me.
Well, should we continue with doubling up on the watches? Think it might be a good idea just in case.
Just in case what?
In case more of the Batari show up.
Yeah.
But you traveled by water, no trail.
Aye.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think we're good just with one person again.
All right. So then I shall sleep and let the professor take that watch then.
Very well.
All right. First watch, make your roll. I believe that was Harmony.
Mhm.
Lots of jungle noise, crackle of a fire, but nothing that catches your attention. Your 2 hours pass, and you go to wake up the professor. Professor, you also sit on a relatively peaceful watch. Nothing of note.
Alright. I'm gonna go get Nail.
Nail is wide awake and takes the rest of the night to make your perception roll. Nail watches, but nothing ever comes. Nothing ever shows itself, and morning dawns once again.
Okay. That was day 7. Beginning of day 7. Well, I will.
Beginning of day 8 now.
Oh, it is? Oops.
Yes.
5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. Well, I shall begin taking down camp and getting us ready.
You get another 16 gallons from the rain catchers. And Are you able to top off anything else you need by boiling water from the river? Or just using
Nope.
this jug?
Yeah. And if we need, I can purify.
But that does cost a spell slot, just so
Yep.
you're aware.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Use
and
that
if we
magical jug.
need,
Shadow Scale will walk up to Igrius and point at your horns. You have big horns.
that I do.
How do you get them?
He was born with them.
You know, I don't know.
With horns that big?
Well, they weren't this big when I was, younger. They kind of just, grew on me.
I glare at him right now.
Shadow Scale's laughing.
Sorry, that was a good one. Yeah, but no, they did not start this big. Yeah, they grew with it time.
Okay, and then she walks away.
Well then,
Well, it definitely seems like we have a child with our midst.
She's full grown. She's 7 years old.
Yes, but you have the mind of a child.
Oh, yeah.
Just like Gurek.
Gurek was pretty mature.
Was he, though?
Quite a
Anyways,
bit more than Shadow Scale is.
anyways, I believe we'll pick up camp and head off.
yep.
Yep. Guys begin to head out once more. Today's journey is much more peaceful. You don't run into anything. You just manage to go right down or right up the river.
Do we see any like fish in the river as we're going?
Not particularly, no.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Just keep paddling. Just keep paddling.
What do we do? We paddle, we paddle, we paddle.
So eventually you make it further upriver, and the sun sets once again.
And we do our usual routine.
Who is taking what watch?
I'll take the first watch.
I'll take second.
Okay.
Are you allowing that?
I'm fine with it.
I mean, I'll secretly stay awake during second. I'll whisper. Who's taking first again?
I am.
I'll whisper to him to just kind of nudge me awake after he wakes up Shadow Scale, and I'll kind of be awake while she's watching.
I give her a nod.
All right. Well, you guys set up your rain catchers and everything again?
Yep.
The usual.
First watch. Make your perception roll. Igris, you are sitting, watching the campfire. Normal jungle noises. Another night out here.
Okay.
When suddenly you feel a sharp pain on the back of your neck.
Well, I'm gonna reach my hand back there to see what it was. Yep.
What is your armor class?
15.
You reach back and find a small snake with wings. It has
my
bitten
goodness.
you. You take 1 piercing damage and 8 poison.
Okay.
Do you wake anyone else up?
Yeah, I'll wake up. I'll just wake up. Harmony. Yes. I'm gonna, as I'm waking her up, I'm gonna keep looking around to see if I see any more.
Make another perception roll.
Nice, buddy. Nice.
Pretty
I mean,
sure
is it
there was
still
only
sitting
one.
there flying?
Them?
Did you let go of the one that you pulled off you?
No, I'm holding on to it.
It's trying to fly away from you.
Like I have it like right below the head.
Okay, then I'll just be like, oh my gosh, what the heck is that?
I don't know, it bit me. And you're the first person I saw to wake up.
It bit you? Then kill it.
Whoa, hold on.
We might need it.
I plan
What
on
if it's
biting a lot
venomous?
of you.
I don't know. Do I feel like anything after it biting me, like drowsy, tired?
No, just pain.
Okay, just pain.
Sharp pain, I imagine.
Yeah, very sharp pain.
Fine. I'm just gonna like squeeze, snap it, explode
Make
its
a
head.
Strength check.
I got this.
Damn, I was really hoping he would get a crit one.
Nat one, shove my thumb straight down his throat.
Yeah, roll a d4.
How big is this thing, anyways?
It's the size of like a garter snake, but it's got little
Oh.
wings.
Quetzalcoatl babies.
You're pretty sure that you're hurting it, but it's not dead. It's still struggling, trying to get away from you.
I'll just.
I was gonna say I'm gonna stick its head in the fire.
Make a
You realize with how you're holding it, you're going to be burning yourself too.
either a strength or a dex check, your choice.
Please be funny.
Both
Take half
suck.
damage.
I'll do Dex.
As you're turning to get ready to toss it into the fire, you don't realize it has wings. And as soon as you loosen your grip slightly, it starts flying away from you.
I was gonna say I'm gonna firebolt it.
Harmony fires off an arc of essentially discolored lightning and zaps it.
Crispy.
It falls
Yeah.
to the ground, smoking. Both of you make perception rolls.
Would an
was
eldritch
that?
blast make noise?
Makes it crackle.
Yeah, it does. Everyone else can make perception rolls at disadvantage, who's not awake.
Taban is dead asleep.
Nail wakes up.
Again.
But Harmony, Igris, you see two more flying around the camp.
I'm gonna try to firebolt one of them.
All right, take your shot.
It's all of us. I was joking.
You fire off into the trees, missing it.
Yep.
It flies in to try to bite you, but you just kind of move your head out of the way and it flies right over your shoulder. Meanwhile, the other one tries to go after Harmony, but what is your armor class?
11.
It does manage to latch on to your shoulder. You take 1 piercing and 10 poison. But, yeah, with it being point blank, it's easy for you to Eldritch Blast it. Nail, you're awake. Hang on. Letting other people do things. Nail, you're awake and you're seeing Harmony firing off a blast and killing a little snake that stuck to her. And you're seeing Igris firing off firebolts into the canopy as another one is zooming around his head.
So alive?
At least one of them. You're pretty
Yeah.
sure the one that Harmony dealt with is pretty dead and toasted.
Another eldritch
I'm gonna
blast.
slice it out of the air with my short sword.
You're going to go over and stab at it. It just flies higher to stay away from you. Igris.
Well, should I try to do another firebolt? I'm gonna firebolt it again.
As it's flying higher to avoid Nail, it stops paying attention to you and you catch it with your firebolt. And it falls to the ground singed as well.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna crush its head.
All right.
Fuckers. And then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
You cast your wounds.
That's on myself.
All right. You don't see any more.
Well, I'll just be sure to let the next people know that there are flying little snakes.
The next people are all awake.
Well, one of them is.
They both are.
Well, technically,
I
Harmony
thought
is
Andre
going to
was
be
next.
fake
Oh,
sleeping.
yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll finish out my watch.
All right, nothing else happens for the rest of your watch.
Okay. Then I shall wake up Shadow Scale. It's your watch now.
5 more minutes.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. I'm going to go over to Harmony. Wake her up. I don't know about Shadow Scale. So
All right,
you might
I'll take watch.
end up this watch.
Oh, we just give up immediately, huh?
Yeah, they did. They're treating you like a child.
And then I shall go to bed. Be careful of the flying snakes.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Make Shadow Scale. Are you awake?
I wasn't actually planning on going back to bed.
I mean, you didn't wake up at the
Yeah.
attack.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you wake up when he came to wake you up for your watch?
Yeah.
Okay, so make your perception roll, and Harmony make yours. I mean, jungle noises, crackle of a fire, but nothing else seems to happen.
Fine. Why didn't you just make smoke? Little things hate smoke.
You're just talking to yourself.
Pretty much. I mean, I've been alone for who knows how long.
That's true. Well, your watch ends, and Nail is now actually awake. So, Nail, you can make your perception roll.
I'm just waiting for the giant spiders.
You don't see anything. It's just another jungle night.
That's because you'll never see the giant spiders coming.
I know, it'll be the one time that someone falls asleep.
And eventually, you start to make out some sunlight through the canopy. It rained really heavy last night. You're pretty sure that your rain catchers are basically full. I don't know how much their maximum is, but it rained enough to get 40 gallons of water.
Damn.
I think that's.
I think the river's going to be flooding a little.
Yeah, it rained a lot last night. The shores are a little bit higher. I mean, that's also the reason Azaka's been demanding that you actually go a little ways away from the river when you make camp.
Mhm.
Because you never know when a real deluge is just going to come down.
Yeah. Well then.
Normal routines. Wait.
Yep.
Pack everything up, top off all your water, which you have plenty of now,
Yeah.
and start heading up river some more.
Hey.
Yep.
Everyone make perception rolls.
Sarko.
Nail, the professor, and Igris, you notice as you're paddling off just within the tree line, off the side of the river, you manage to see what looks like some kind of statue that you don't remember noticing on your way downstream.
Well, I'm going to tell everyone we need to pull over.
Why?
Remember?
Because there's
Are we
something I need to look at.
Are you sure that's a smart idea right now, Professor?
There are no smart ideas when it comes to adventuring and research.
Well then.
I kind of get the feeling that's the smartest thing you've said so far.
Actually, it might be. Which side of the river is it on, Joe?
It is on the east bank.
Okay. I guess we pull our boats over.
You want to go over there?
Yes. Yes, we do.
About where are we?
You are currently here.
Why am I not seeing any of your pings?
I was gonna say I saw no pings. There's my ping.
Do you have your pings hidden, Joe?
Are you? I shouldn't be. You didn't see any of
Oh,
that?
no.
No.
Nope.
I only saw
Do you see mine?
Tyler's.
Oh,
Oh,
there
there's
we go.
Joe's.
Okay.
Actually, ping while I'm on the right layer.
Okay. So we're about halfway.
Yeah. Oh
You go.
crap! I forgot to mark down the day. This is the morning of the 9th.
Yes.
Yes, to the
You
statue.
guys go check the statue.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yes, we do.
Taming shocks.
And I shall go as well.
Hmm.
Does anybody else want to join us while we check out this statue?
Oh, heck yeah.
Those
Okay.
nothing else to do.
There better
Alright.
be something to fight.
Right
I mean,
there.
given our luck, there probably will be.
Yep.
I think I like you guys.
You call that luck?
I do.
Yes, I guess so. Never a boring day with us.
Well, you go up and you recognize it more or less. It appears to be another statue of Ubtao,
Oh, hell no.
similar to the one you found last time.
Alright. Guess I'll look around it. See if there's any little skulls again.
This time it looks more like different like pottery offerings. There's a handful of coins and what appears to be a rolled up parchment.
Okay, no one touch anything yet. Ask the guide what it is, what it's for.
It's offerings to Ubdal. The
Ubtao.
god of Ubdal.
Ubtao.
Ubtao.
Town.
It's the god of the forest, right?
Yes, you recall this. This is the god of the jungle.
So they're basically giving prayers to the jungle.
My
Well, then-
master would say many things about stuff like this, but to be honest, it was a lot of big words, and I guess I just didn't care.
Understandable.
But anyways, I am going to
I'm going to what?
take 2 gold, put it on the altar, but I am going to look at that parchment.
You easily recognize it is a scroll. And specifically, you being a wizard, you can read it. It is a scroll of Chaos Bolt.
Ooh,
That is quite the offering to give to him.
yeah.
Alright. I'm going to give 5 more gold, and then put the parchment in my bag.
All right.
I'm just gonna look at him.
What?
Kind of. Nope, nothing. I'm walking back to the boat.
You guys do anything else then? Or do you just start heading off?
He thinks you're stupid.
Yes, but he does not seem
No.
to understand that knowledge is power.
No, I'm starting to like this one.
I think I like you too, Bighorns.
I'll take it. Now let's get back and going.
All right. You all get back in the boat, paddle. See things like birds of paradise and occasionally movement on the shore and the trees, but you can't make it out. Nonetheless, nothing comes out into the river, and you once again finish your day. Make camp once more.
Usual routine.
How do you pronounce your dinosaurs' names? Jocks?
Jacques.
Jock. Well, Shadow Skull is going to walk up to it, look at it.
Eaten by it.
What is your name?
What does Jacques do?
I mean,
Does
Just
dino
kind of-
things.
yeah, cocks head, looks.
I do the same.
Alright. That shadow scale would be Jacques.
I like him.
Okay.
But why is he here?
Because he is bonded to me.
Bonded?
You see, when two people
guys
love each
are
other
mates?
very much,
No, we're not mates.
Oh.
He's essentially a pet, though one that could easily kill me.
Okay. And she walks away.
All right. Who's taking what watch?
I can take first.
No, Shadow Skill take it on the watch.
Yeah, because that worked really well last time, Shadow Scale.
I mean, I rolled higher than you.
I can also take a watch.
Who's taking? So what? You're taking a third watch with Nail, Professor?
No, I
or...
can do it with a shadow scale.
All right.
You might offend Shadow Scale.
Okay, I'll teach you.
There we go.
Well, Harmony, make your perception roll.
Can't wait to roll my nat one.
A noisy jungle night, but nothing ever bothers you. You awake Shadow Scale and the Professor.
Yep.
You may make your perception rolls.
A little tired.
Shadow Scale is engrossed in telling the Professor how to properly keep watch and pay attention to noises, and is talking the entire time. Meanwhile, the Professor's actually looking around and keeping an eye on things. But nothing ever happens. Nail ends his meditation and takes over. Make your perception roll, Nail. Jungle sounds. More jungle sounds. But eventually morning. Nothing happened.
Why do I feel like he is like just being Brian and just creepily sits there until he sits there
'Cause he
staring
is.
until we actually tell him that it's his turn?
Yep.
You're not meditating, you're napping. I know the difference.
Probably right.
Well,
Call it meditating.
morning comes, and you've managed to collect 28 gallons of water from the rain catchers.
Not bad, not bad.
How are you guys doing on rations at this point, though?
I'm doing really well.
Well, as far as I was told, we were not to be taking rations from our own supply. We were supposed to be doing it to the porters, so I don't know.
I think
You
Kelly
don't
was in
know.
charge
You
of that.
haven't been. I was keeping track of everybody, but then you said no. Everybody keeps track of ourselves, so that's what I've been doing.
I didn't say any of that.
I don't have
No, you told them to not keep track themselves
Yeah.
and add back what they'd used.
Yeah, and we're like, okay. At least I said okay.
That was so many weeks ago.
This is why I rewatch sessions.
I don't have any rations.
I mean, we also had that snake that lasted like a couple days.
Yeah, that helped.
Yeah.
You've been out here 9 days now. This is the start of day 10.
Yep.
So
Plus, we had all of Gurek's stuff that ration said.
yeah.
Yeah, and
So
I put those in my bag of holding. Which nobody ever actually asked me about that. I was expecting some people to be like, wait, you had a bag of holding?
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I mean, with the entire party now being on day 10, today will be 90 rations total.
Yeah, guys, we ran out a while ago.
I mean, how many
I'll allow the
does-
snake to make up for 3 days.
Yeah, that's not enough.
let's see, the porters had
9 and 28, so 37.
and then
Gurek had like 35.
yeah.
How
And
many
then
are
I
you
had-
guys?
I'll
I've
say
got
that your
10.
supply between the porters and what Gurek had is gone, and you have what you have on you now.
Okay.
Nothing.
So I have 9 rations left.
I will hand one to Shadow, as well as Tatum.
How come you guys don't hunt?
We do.
But I never see you bring any food into camp.
That's because Jacques hasn't found anything.
I mean, I stopped rolling if you haven't said it.
Yeah, I haven't been sending him out lately.
I'm just saying, making sure. But you guys start heading out again on the river?
Yep, once we pack up camp.
All right.
How close are we to the port?
You're still another maybe 3 or 4 days, you'd guess.
Okay. From now on, we all try to go out and like hunt individually.
I'd say in groups.
Okay, in pairs. How about that?
I was gonna say, don't go into the jungle alone. That sounds good.
I need something to throw.
There are plenty of rocks.
No, he means like as a weapon.
Hey, a rock.
I guess I could kill something small with the rock.
Let's make a bet.
What?
I was gonna say, would no.
Well, you begin to head out down the river, and you all smell something on the wind. It reeks. It smells awful. And you see off to the right on the shoreline a number of undead wandering, stumbling along.
Well then,
About how many?
You guess like
A
maybe
number, Sam.
half a dozen?
So 6.
Somewhere in that range. It's hard to tell exactly.
Any of them carrying bows?
No, they appear to be shambling along. They might be zombies, you guess.
Are we getting paid to kill any undead right now?
Only if we bring back their skulls. Well,
I think those were ghouls. Well, how close are we to them?
I mean, you're still in the middle of the river, so you're probably a good like 50 feet away.
So
Okay.
shoot.
I mean, I can still firebolt them.
Stand back.
So what, we're all firing off magic at them?
Yeah, why not?
These canoes turned into battleships. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, are you going to choose to just stay in the canoes and all do ranged attacks onto
Yep.
the...
But first off, I'm going to shoot this right into the middle.
Nice.
Well, yeah, you get right in the middle of the group.
Right. And any that's... Oh, here. They gotta do the save. Otherwise they get 2d6 of cold. For the ones that within 5 feet of where it hit.
Yeah, the ones that were nearby all fail.
Nice.
They're zombies, they're not dexterous.
But yeah, I guess it's open season with Firebolt.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are just going to let loose with ranged attacks, they can't do anything back.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna do an acid splash.
Well, I'm just going to flat out say, like, you literally, as long as you've got range, they can't do anything. And as long as you take the time and have the ammo, quote unquote, you easily will deal with them all.
One day, just start colors and stuff just starts flying off the edge of the canoes.
Fire and lightning, yeah, and ice.
I love this ice knife because all I have to do is just dip my finger in the water.
Nice.
Which finger?
Doesn't matter. I just need a drop of water.
See, you could have been creative there. Been like, yeah.
Dipped his pinky toe in there.
Well, yeah, you eliminate all those undead.
Wow. I want to do that.
And soon you will. We'll get you a proper weapon when we get back to town. And maybe help you practice with it first.
Now here's the question: do we want to go check the bodies or just continue onwards?
Nah.
I mean, I'm fine with just continuing onwards.
Onwards to the ports.
Yep. Onwards and upwards.
All right, you continue. Everyone make perception rolls.
Now it's our turn to get arrows shot at from the undead.
Oh, just you.
Yep. I see everything.
So everyone other than the professor sees, again on the eastern shore still, a group of what appear to be 3 small creatures riding small mounts.
Do these creatures look like the Bintari?
The Bintari. Who's the
Or
Bintari?
Bin whatever they were.
Batari?
Squirrel Knights?
Bintari.
I mean, if you're referring to the Batiri,
Batiri. I was close.
no, they do not look like them.
What do they
I'm
look
gonna
like
ask the
then?
guide if she knows what they are.
She can't make out what they are from this distance. They're very small.
Well, Tyler can totally make out what they are.
Do they seem to be
Like, what do
tracking
they
us?
look like?
Small.
Well, I understand they're small. I'm seeing if I can see anything else about them, characteristics.
You realize they look a little familiar, and all of a sudden you realize they're veggie pygmies.
Oh God.
Little carrot folk. They're, they're the things like the veggie people that we met.
They appear to have little plant, like cats, maybe you might call them, that they're riding.
Can I like wave at them? I'm gonna wave at them.
You wave at them, and they suddenly seem to realize that there are people on the river, and as they do, all of them bolt and immediately run into the jungle.
Oh.
Yes. Well, interesting. Let's continue. Row.
Cow.
But yes, other than that, your trip is uneventful, and you begin to make camp once again.
I will send Jux out.
I think I will head out a little distance. Who shall anybody want to join me for a hunt?
Okay, I come.
All right. So I'm gonna get my crossbow out and we'll hunt.
I'll grab some rocks.
Um, I mean, do you want to use my staff? I mean, I could probably. I mean, it's a quarterstaff. Yeah.
Probably way too big.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can use it as like a spear. Sharpen the edge. I don't know.
Either that or I have a dagger that she could
I-
use.
Uh,
I have a short sword.
Oh. Then you're fine.
So we're gonna go out a little ways, Joe.
All right. You go out. It's just you and Shadow Scale.
Yep. At least in my hunting party, I know Sam sent out Jacques.
Alright, Jack goes off on his own.
Yep.
Brian, you gonna lay your trap down?
I suppose.
I mean, I'll go out hunting too, just somewhere else.
And go in pairs.
Use the buddy system.
But you also
Fine. Does
someone
anybody
else
want to
needs
go
set
out
up the
hunting
rain
with
catchers
me?
and whatnot.
Taven and I can set up camp.
Well, then go with Nail to set up his trap and then go hunt.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose.
It's like Joe's looking up stuff, and it's terrifying on how quiet it is.
Well, he's also probably seeing if we're succeeding or not. As to whether
Well,
or
yeah.
not, depending on what we bring back.
And what kills us, you know.
Possibly kills us, yes.
If I died, I don't have to deal with this elf guy anymore.
Igris and Shadow Scale head off.
Die.
in one direction. Shock heads off in another. See, Harmony, you said you're going off a direction.
Nail
Well,
after they
if
set up.
someone's yeah, is Nail coming with me?
After I set up my hunting trip.
Now watch, it's gonna be Shadow Scale that ends up in the trap.
Probably. Hopefully.
I've never seen one before, so
So, Igris and Shadow Scale, you go off, make perception rolls.
mm-hmm.
Sounds right.
Igris, you are able to notice something and point it out to Shadow Scale.
What's that?
Roll some initiative.
I do not see my character. Oh, there I am.
That
That is not a good initiative.
it doesn't look
Ew.
great.
Yeah, it's like a centipede, it looks like.
It does on steroids.
Yeah.
You've encountered a giant centipede.
And a
Doesn't appear to
cameraman.
have, it does not appear to have noticed you, though.
Oh, I can only see my character with this camera thing.
Oh, you don't have vision?
Nope.
He's blind.
Say
There
kobolds
we
should
go.
have vision of all sorts. Alrighty then.
It has not noticed you, so it is currently just skittering along.
Skeeter,
But
skeeter,
Shadow
skeeter.
Scale, you have the initiative now.
Time to stealth.
Nice.
Nice.
Now, I've never actually stealthed in D&D before.
Your
Am I
movement is halved.
half of it? Okay.
Is that your turn then?
Yep. Wait for Igris to do something.
Igris?
Could just try to cast a spell at it.
You could.
Yeah, let's see. I guess I will, I'll shoot it with my crossbow.
Fire a shot. Your shot lands right next to it. It is now alerted to you.
Good. And, I'll just stay there.
Run away!
Actually, wait. Yeah, I'll take a step back. Like, okay. That'll be my turn.
Well, it still sees you,
Mm-hmm.
so it comes right up to you.
And now, how was that pathing?
It went right by you.
Yeah, it didn't get near enough for you to get an opportunity attack.
There.
But now you can jump behind it.
That I can.
We're up on it.
It tries to bite you, but your armor is thick enough to prevent any actual damage. Shadow Scale.
Come up behind it, jump on its back, and start stabbing.
You have advantage on your attack roll because it didn't know you were there.
You got this.
Wow.
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 You stab directly at its armored plates and are not able to penetrate with your puny little arms.
Think this may be a fight not we can win.
Igris.
No, hold on. No, I was snuck over here, so I used all my movement.
Well, I'm going to firebolt it.
With the kobold on its back?
It's a
I won't
fireball.
hit the
It's like a little
Okay.
ball.
Firebolt.
It's yeah.
You can aim it
It's
so that
yeah.
it hits it, and not the
Not a
kobold.
fireball.
Just so long as he doesn't roll too low.
like a 1.
You hit it directly in its face.
Face damage.
It lets out a horrible, awful chittering noise, and then curls up, stops moving.
Goes off.
Tyler was so worried about it.
Well, it's just like, it's a giant centipede. I don't know about this. I'm gonna take an arrow. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get that arrow back. No, wait, I shot it over there. Never mind.
So get it back.
Well,
And now you've made Shadow Scale mad.
we did it, Shadow Scale.
Nice work, buddy. We took it down together. As far as
Yes.
shadow scale is concerned.
Yes.
Shadowscale grabbed it and then held it in place for Ignatius to be able to burn its
Did you
face.
not see my massive bulging muscles wrestling with the beast?
Good job. Now let's take this back to camp.
Watch that thing be completely poisonous.
MP there usually are.
But we
I'll
can use
just-
probably the chitin.
I thought you had purified food.
Oh yeah.
It is food. It's
Yeah,
purified food and drink.
You bring it back, you haul a giant centipede in.
Well, guys, I got us dinner. Actually, we got us dinner. Right, Shadow Scale.
She stands as tall as she can. She's very proud.
Professor, Jacques, you stayed in the camp, right?
I stayed in the camp, yes.
Well, Jacques comes back to camp, seemingly really excited. And then you
Okay.
hear, like, loud thudding, and the ground seemingly starts to shake.
What did he bring us?
Dinner!
When suddenly, through the trees step 3 giant creatures, as well as 2 other, not as big, but very big things. It takes you a moment as you sit there in shock, unable to recognize that it feels wrong. There's 3 frost giants here.
Say what?
3 frost giants!
3 frost giants, and they appear to have 2 giant wolves with them.
And Jacques is very happy.
Yes.
Well, they probably fed him and talked to him and said nice things.
I don't think we can eat those. No,
I don't think we could even kill those right now.
maybe the puppies.
I don't think the puppies would eat you in one gulp.
Silly. We eat them.
Hello? Definitely wasn't expecting you around here.
They are sweating extremely profusely and greet you.
Oh, they talk.
Greetings, human.
And what brings you guys to the jungle?
Well, we are looking for someone.
And who would that be?
You wouldn't happen to have run into a human and a dragonborn wandering the jungle? Nail is not there right now. And
I know.
Gurek
And
is
I
dead.
don't think Nail ever told us.
I don't think so.
Or did Gurek?
No, I don't remember them telling us.
What color was the dragonborn?
I don't think I know the color. I've never seen him. Simply been told that there is one traveling with a human that we are looking for.
No,
Well,
my master only traveled with me.
They're all constantly wiping their brows and just they're all absolutely soaked with sweat. They look like they hate this place.
What? I mean, ask them what's so important about them.
Well, as far as I know, I have not met or seen one of the Dragonborn here. Except for the ones in the port.
Yes, in the port. I do not believe that the people that we are looking for would be in the port. To my knowledge, they are trying to hide within the jungles.
And
Brave people.
why be you looking for them?
The human, I suppose it doesn't hurt to tell you his name. Artist Simber has an artifact of dark and great power. We seek to take it from him, lest it be used for the wrong reasons.
Well then, I believe we will keep that in mind.
If you are willing to help, you might be able to find our captain or other members of our party on the eastern coasts. We have a ship out there, the Havalspield. I can't pronounce Norwegian words. Valspyd? That's more German. Hvalspyd.
Type it.
Yep. Sounds right.
Herrschwild.
Yeah, that sounds right.
They give you a rough location of where they last put in.
Alright, I'll kind of mark it on the map.
You should be able to see it now on the map.
I do.
Yep.
One more thing. Do you want him alive or dead?
We would prefer alive.
Alright. Well, if we happen to run into him, we'll see what we can do.
If you can help us, we shall make sure to reward you properly. With that, they begin to walk off into the jungle again.
Okay.
There goes our dinner.
What are you talking about?
Those were not
We
dinner.
got our dinner right here, as I point to the centipede.
You're right. I mean, bigger dinner is always better, but this dinner is good too.
Yes. So I'm going to go over to it, and I'm going to purify it.
And I'm just going to kind of try and figure out how Jacques managed to find frost giants. And...
I will go over to Jacques and pat him on the head and tell him, good boy.
That's if he lets you.
Yes, frost giants wandering through the jungle, looking for Artist Simber. Professor, make an intelligence roll.
Don't fail me now.
You suddenly question. You remember there being one of the missions you were sent on was to try and find a very large creature leaving footprints that don't make sense. They are not of any known creature in the jungle.
Oh, Lord.
Were the frost giants barefoot?
No, they're wearing their big boots.
This makes sense now.
Just really big boot prints, like boot prints that are bigger. Like you could lay down in one and not feel it.
I probably couldn't. I'm too big.
Nonetheless, Nail and Harmony, you wander off, looking around. When suddenly, Harmony, you feel something tug at the back of your hair.
Nail, stop it.
I like hair.
Turns out
Well,
this
that's
entire
till
time
that
he's been
next
bald.
Okay. Anyway, so I whip around.
Well, there's nothing there.
Okay.
Well, you keep walking for a while. There wasn't anything there. When suddenly you hear the clatter of several things fall to the ground.
Like behind me?
Who's in front and who's in back?
I mean, I'd assume we're walking side by side.
Well, beside
Like
you, then.
most people do, Joe.
Beside you, you hear the sound of several things clatter to the ground. And Nail, you look, your mess kit's fallen open, and all the stuff's fallen out of it.
Oh, yeah. I have a mess kit, don't I?
We all have muskets.
Oh, my.
I don't.
I will pick it up.
All right, you take some time to pick it up.
I mean, I'll help, but
You wander through the jungle for a while. Yeah, you don't find anything. Suddenly, Harmony, you trip and fall.
Forest pixies.
And
or the
I'll
jungle
look and I'll see if I tripped over anything specific.
Your bootlaces are untied.
I'll tie my shoelace, but then I'll say, "Who's out there?"
Make a perception roll.
Oh, thank goodness.
You just barely make out what sounds like very faint giggling somewhere, but you can't figure out where from.
jungle pixies.
I'll switch to my, because I can speak Celestial, and I'll just say, "I'm glad you're amused."
You don't hear anything.
Yeah, I know. It's either that or veggie pygmies.
Well, you don't find anything, and you eventually head back to camp.
Okay, I'll warn them that there might be little pranksters trying to mess with us for their own pleasure.
Other than that, you can use the centipede. If Igris uses purify food on it, it will feed the party for one day. Several people complained about not wanting to eat it.
I don't complain at all.
Nonetheless, who's taking what watch?
I'll take a watch.
I can take first.
I'll take second.
All right. Make your perception rolls.
A 27.
Harmony, you hear the usual jungle noises. Not much else. But nothing ever happens, so your watch ends, and you go and wake up Igris, I believe?
Yep.
Igris, make your perception roll. You sit. You think you hear something, but you go check, and there was nothing there. But when you walk back, you notice that the log that you'd been deciding to sit on now has a stick on it that is pointing straight up, and you wouldn't have noticed if you just sat right down on it immediately.
Well, I'm gonna sit next to the stick, I guess.
All right.
Not even gonna question it.
I'm looking at it quizzically, and
Must have did it before I left.
Yep.
Well, other than that, your watch is uneventful.
Okay.
Nail wakes up and makes his perception roll to watch. You sit and you watch, and it's honestly getting to be morning. You're getting ready to go and get people ready when suddenly you hear what sounds like an animal, like, in pain. And it came from the direction of your trap.
Oh, yeah. It's not my trip. I wander over there.
You wander over and you see something that you cannot explain. It looks terrifying.
Mom?
Yeah.
oh my god.
Oh,
I
Oh
mean,
my
I could explain that.
Medusa's a
What?
cat lady.
Medusa got turned into a cat? Yeah.
It's caught its leg in your trap, and it seems very upset.
Well, I would be too if I caught my leg in a trap.
but like the front, the back, the middle.
One of its back legs.
Now, does everybody else hear this too?
No, it's far. He was the only one that was awake during that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I go back and wake up
shows
the.
Bill alone.
I'm trying to kill it with me. Can't kill it by myself.
You might be able to. It is trapped
Yeah. Oh.
until it gets out.
Yeah.
I feel like it has backup. I go hit the professor.
You go wake the professor?
Yes, now.
I got some you need to see.
All right. I wake up Taven. Then we go.
What is that thing? Tell me.
Taven, do you know?
Give me a second. He tells you that it is a Kamedan, a beast of legend. I never thought I would see one.
A
They are
legendary
Ex-
beast.
It is extremely dangerous if any of the legends are true.
I see nothing. Oh, damn.
Explain what the
big.
legends say it can do.
Well, it is as dangerous as a leopard. And obviously several snakes. It will hunt you like many of the great cats, but it is also poisonous.
But it is killable.
It is possible, I suppose. I never thought that we would see one caught in a trap.
Well, Nell, what do you think? Do you want to get your trap back, or
My trap back.
what?
I do want my trap back.
You do want your
Little
trap back.
Yep, this will show up.
It is like roaring and flailing and like very angrily trying to get towards you.
I'm guessing it's also hissing.
Yes, hissing as well.
Is it loud enough for everybody else in the camp to kind of
No.
know? All right.
Because Nail set his trap a little ways away from the camp.
Oh, hey, I know exactly where we are.
Let's see.
Okay.
Well, I'm reusing the map.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, if you want your trap back, Neil, we're gonna have to kill it.
Yeah, we would. Of
Taven, are you up for it?
course he is.
I mean, do you think maybe you should wake up the rest of us if it's so dangerous?
Oh, somebody dies. Then we'll run back to the camp with it on our heels. Azoo! Suck on that. Cat boy.
Oh, shit.
Well, you have the initiative, Nail.
My first move is I'm gonna be
Hopefully it
doing.
doesn't rip off its foot by now.
What is this one? I'm gonna do the hunter's mark on it. The bow session. Then I'm gonna shoot it. It's not a longbow.
You want high or low?
Let's see here.
That's not a good
I
one to
want
start, Brian.
high.
Your bow just fires randomly way off into the trees. You have no idea where that arrow went.
Fine.
That's your turn.
Yeah. I suppose I could move behind.
It is trying to break loose. Oh, it succeeds.
Oh God.
One thing I was hoping it wasn't gonna do.
Yeah, guess who didn't wake up the rest of the party?
Oh, I guess we just gotta run back to the group again, guys.
It comes over and immediately tries to claw at Nail. But it wasn't paying attention, and it actually still managed to tear up its own leg trying to get out.
Is my trap okay?
It's hard to tell.
I would say it's totally broken, dude.
No one's asking you. You just hush. Just keep on sleeping.
Nonetheless, the snakes around its mane of snakes start snapping out, trying to get at you. What is your armor class, Nail?
14.
One of the snakes manages to bite you. You take 7 piercing damage and make a con save.
On save.
You take 10 poison damage as well.
I'm down.
Oh boy.
Taban is rather concerned.
I'm back to the fort.
Yeah, don't either of them have a way to pick up Nail?
And Taban can pick up Nail.
No, I meant like heal him.
Nope.
No,
Yep.
it's a wizard and a fighter.
Yep, they went into this totally unprepared.
That's fine. Ain't the first
I
time I
think
went
this
down.
is a reasonable point where I can call you guys idiots.
I agree.
Ain't the first time I went down by one attack and poison.
Taban recommends running. This is not the type of thing you just fight.
Sure it is.
I'm gonna have to agree.
Bye now.
Yeah, Taban chooses to disengage and runs. But he stays relatively nearby, waiting for the professor to catch up. Professor?
So, yep, I'm going to disengage. Then just do my normal
Technically
movement, right?
engages it.
Yep.
No, I am, Brian.
I suppose.
6.
Alright, well, the two of you choose to run away. It is currently,
Feasting.
not feasting, but standing over its quote-unquote kill. Nail, make a death save.
Didn't quite kill me yet. I'm gonna make my miraculous.
You're only...
survival.
You could
Right
get
here.
back to the party, to the camp, pretty easily. Is the party willing to come back and try to save
Yes.
Nail?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah. Most
I
definitely.
don't care if they save
I
me or
mean,
not.
I'll think about it.
Gonna, say some choice words to the professor about how he should
Okay,
have come and
so-
got us before.
You gotta realize that this thing had a chance of breaking out even before we even had the chance of thinking that.
Yeah, but still,
Which is
it's
what it
just
ended
like-
up doing.
Still, it being
You
loose
wanna
with all of us
Kill
here.
that thing. Okay. Absolutely no fear.
We got this.
So, I mean, we're not complete idiots because we had plenty of time.
No, but you are.
You're an idiot.
Well, with the new initiative, Shadowscale has the initiative.
You got this, buddy.
I shall throw a rock at it because I can't get up there and still hit it. I will rage first, though.
Nothing hurts more than an angry cobalt throwing a rock.
Oh, what do I do for throwing a rock? Just dex?
Dex.
Make a dex.
Roll the
Ah.
sling.
Okay. Didn't matter.
Oh, you hit it.
Oh.
You peg it with a rock in the face,
It's because I'm angry.
and now it's upset.
He's gonna have a snack.
That's
Look
why I
at
rage. so
Before
I
he-
can resist its first damage.
We'll say that Nail, make your death save. I'll say that no turns passed while the party was getting here. Oh, there's a fail now.
We're next to next.
Comes for the little kobold that dared to attack it. What is your armor class?
13.
It claws at you for 6 damage. And the snakes attempt to bite at you, but you're able to dodge out of the way. Okay, I went to go use the restroom, so we'll skip over to Tabin. Or she's back. It's your turn.
Is Andra dead?
Nope.
No.
I'm doing quite well. I
Is
hit
he
it with
though?
a rock.
So, did anybody heal now?
Nope.
Nope.
All the healers are at the end.
Be fine. Don't worry about me.
I was gonna say, what did you do on your turn, Kelly?
I was pooping.
Hmm.
But now I'm coming up. And I'm gonna touch.
You have to be washing
Brian.
your hands before you touch them.
I hope so.
Did anybody bring the hand sanitizer into the jungle with them?
I forgot it at camp.
10 healing for Nail.
What are you talking about? Tyler could just go purify.
Purify it. Is it food?
Purify her hand.
That's only food or
Well,
drink, Sam.
I'll put my hands in the water while he does it.
Otherwise, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, you've got Taban. Sam, I'll let you make hidden. I'll let you control him for now.
Okie dokie. Alright.
Oh, you definitely hit. but his second attack does not. But his third does again. As he just stabs relentlessly at this abomination. I'm assuming that's
I
his
like
turn.
this creature.
Yep,
It'd
3
be a
attacks.
neat- It'd be a neat pet to have.
Igris.
That's what I was thinking.
Good luck taming it.
Is this
Yeah.
technically a medium creature, Joe?
No, it's a large creature.
We are medium creatures.
I'm going to cast Firebolt.
I'm a large creature.
You hit it straight on.
Yes.
In my Thursday campaign, we have a kobold that's playing a rune knight who regularly uses the rune to make himself giant so that he's large.
I want to be a kobold with gigantus.
You hit it, and flames lick at it.
Nice.
Continues to roar upset like.
Be right.
I'm gonna move there,
Undreal.
and that might be turn.
Undreal decides to try to fire a guiding bolt.
Nice. It was well guided.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, someone crit.
Holy!
Creature dead.
Doubt it if this is supposed to be a legendary creature.
No, he did.
So like
Yeah,
3,
she
4.
blows it apart. She just did 33 damage.
On top of the 20-some that Tabin did.
Don't forget my 3.
And his and Shadow Scales 3.
Hit my 0.
I have 5, yeah.
Yeah, you guys managed to overcome it.
For such a legendary creature, it certainly wasn't that tough.
I told you we'd take care of it. Now let's go back to bed.
Let's drag it back to the camp for food.
And skins.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I don't think I want to eat
the
that.
midnight snack.
Hey.
No, but that pelt will make a good fine.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes.
Well, then someone assist Nail in skinning it.
Yeah.
Probably is up.
Yeah. Let's go look at this trap.
Azaka comes up. I cannot believe that we came across a Kamadan. I wondered if we are in its territory.
It's our
Please tell
territory
me
now.
that-
our
Being
territory.
on the tree.
What?
I said, please tell
Yes.
me they're solitary animals.
Generally.
Right.
I don't like that sound of that.
Well,
It
let's hold
might
it.
have a lair near here or something.
What do they keep in their lairs?
Whatever it happened to kill. Or other things.
Do you want to
Well,
look for it?
I'm going to go look, because I am awake now.
I guess I'll follow the little one.
Anyone who wants to look can make a survival roll to try to search the area.
Survival roll. Oh boy,
All right.
I love survival rolls.
I got a crit.
Everybody
21.
but
Man, that must be 3 feet up, 'cause I can't see.
So I'm going to say that Ignis finds it first because he critted. But everyone kind of follows, and yeah, you find a small, kind of cave.
Okay. I'm gonna look in it.
Me too.
Inside, you hear mewling sounds.
Cubs!
Oh, no.
Oh. Brian's chance.
Hmm.
This is the first time I kidnapped a baby.
you want to rephrase that?
Nope.
Well,
Here or there, Sam.
actually, it's not kidnapping at this point. Its mother is dead, so it's
Adopt.
necessary.
I guess.
As-
How many
Forced
are there?
adoption.
As you enter the cave, you find two little ones that, like, it looks like one of them's eyes isn't even open.
Aww.
Snakes are
my God.
essentially just like little buds around its neck. Not even.
Yay!
I kind of want to keep it.
I'm gonna go play
Oh,
with them.
are there two of them, Joe?
They literally are little kittens. 2 of them.
Okay, so we can't kill them. And we
I
can't
mean, we
leave them.
could.
Technically,
We
we
could.
can.
We totally
You-
could, but
I can kill
I'm-
every.
I'm actually in agreement with taking them.
Yeah.
I'll pick up one.
Brian wants one.
I have another. No, I get one.
No, I get one. I found the big one.
I found the cave. I get first dibs.
Yeah, I have animal handling than you.
Look for it. I get the other.
Negative.
As they're all arguing, Harmony just walks over.
Well, I picked one up.
You also find within the cave 50 gold, 309 silver, and a gold locket.
Okay. I'll just put.
Hmm?
Uh,
Mm.
Someone go milk the mother's dead body.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna milk you.
Also,
mm.
everyone make a perception roll, and Harmony do it with advantage.
I still got a 17. You get it, Professor.
That's an animal handling.
What's an animal? 'Cause that was there
how much
beforehand.
silver did you say, Joe?
Oh, I didn't. What was that?
How much silver did you say?
309. So, Nail, you notice that there appears to be something flitting around near the entrance to this little den.
Floating around. The big, small, tiny,
Oh,
little,
it's quite small.
2 feet, 5 inches. Is
Go Pixie.
it fast?
It seems to be moving rather fast.
You're
I
gonna shoot it, aren't you?
can grab it.
You're not near enough to grab it. You can't even quite see what it is.
Okay. I wanted to grab that little thing flying around. Can I get near it? Can I get close enough to it?
Yeah, you get near it, and it is a very small dragon with butterfly wings.
It's a Pixie Dragon.
Oh, this dragon. Oh, what was it called? I know this one.
It's a Pixie Dragon.
It's a particular
Here.
dragon. No, I actually know about it from the Plains of Elysium. It's gonna haunt me.
Okay. What are you gonna do now?
I want to grab it.
If you try to grab it, it flies away from you.
Oh. Oh. Don't leave. Come back.
Stretch out your hand. See if it lands.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll touch out my hand.
It does not land,
Oh.
but it does fly past you towards Harmony.
Races. Elven races. Pixie Dragon.
So what does Harmony do?
I'm just kind of like standing in awe before, like there's a mini dragon flying at me. Okay.
With butterfly wings.
With butterfly wings.
It's an abomination to the world. It needs to die.
God, what was it?
No, I'll just whisper beautiful and celestial and just be like in complete awe of it.
It says something back in a language you don't understand.
Are you sure I don't understand?
Yep.
Okay.
What languages do you speak?
Celestial and infernal.
Then no, you don't.
Okay. Just double checking.
What language does it speak? Did it say?
Oh, you guys don't know. Oh,
Yeah.
what languages does everyone know?
Draconic, Abyssal,
I know.
Infernal, Common.
I know Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Undercommon.
Igris?
Draconic and Infernal. Common.
And Shadow Scale?
Draconic and common.
Okay,
I
more
definitely
people
don't
than I
know.
thought. Draconic.
Well, it says something in a language that none of you understand, and then it sits and waits for a while.
We don't understand you.
And then it switches over, and you understand it. It starts speaking Draconic.
Oh.
And it just says, I hope you don't mind what I did last night.
You! You son of a bitch!
You hear a giggle that sounds familiar, Harmony.
I'll die.
I mean, you guys obviously understand it. So did you
It's.
tell me?
I will
I-
translate for
yeah.
her.
Okay. And
Wait, was a stick on the log you're doing?
It kind of grins at you.
who are you?
Well, what is your name?
Remember, anything that Harmony says it doesn't understand.
And that's
Yeah.
why he's translating. He's
Yeah.
the
Okay,
Yeah.
I was. I don't have a name.
Then what are you?
Translate.
I'm a fairy dragon.
Fucking do it. Goddamn fairies.
A fairy dragon.
Will you grant me 3 wishes? I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, I was
Where's
gonna
she?
look at you like, really?
Well, it looks back to Ignis since Ignis is the one talking. I will answer 3 questions for you.
See?
That's a
I
question.
turned to everybody. It's like,
Not a wishes.
Ask
it
about what
says it
happened
will
at Camp Righteous. If it knows anything about that.
Do you know what happened at Camp Righteous down the river?
The place with the soldiers?
Yes.
Yes, they got attacked by the undead.
I'm gonna repeat that to everybody.
Hmm.
Right, they were attacked.
We have 2 more questions to ask it.
Well, let's ask it something about the main mission we're here for. Like, does it know anything about the
That's gonna
disease?
say,
Wasting disease, right? Oh no, wait, that's something deer have, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a deer thing.
I mean, same
Lyme
concept.
disease.
Huh?
Lyme disease.
That's also something they have, but
From
so
ticks.
I'm turning to the rest of the group. We have 2 more questions. It will answer for us. What should we?
if they know anything about the undead,
Does it know
curse,
what's causing the death disease or whatever
Undead
it's
Yes,
called?
I will turn to it and ask, do you know anything about what is causing this undead curse of the land?
The dead keep coming from the city of Omu.
I mean, should I ask it where the city is?
Hold on. It probably doesn't know a map. That would be pointless.
It's not where we've been. Haven't been
I
yet.
mean, you could still ask it like what direction it is, or what part of Cholt that's in. Or no. Let's keep that information to ourselves and like ask a guide or something when we get back up to the city. Wait, is our guide here with us now awake?
Yeah, she's here.
Do you know where Omu is?
She says that she has no idea where it is.
So I'd like to ask it if it to point it out on a map, but the dang thing probably doesn't know what a map is, or it does and just doesn't. So that'd be a stupid thing to do.
Well, you guys pick something soon, because otherwise Shadowscale's gonna blurt something out.
I would just ask where Omu is.
Yes. Do you know where Omu is?
Far to the south, near the peaks of flame.
Of course it is.
Far to the south, near the peaks of flame. All right.
You're a tiny god, but you're really pretty.
She giggles in response to that. Nonetheless, after answering the 3rd question, it turns invisible.
All right. Bye, little one.
You guys can decide what you do for next time with your newfound kittens.
I'm going to raise it and love it and hug it.
And everyone gets 350 XP.
And sell it
Yay.
for a good amount of coin.
No, we're going to sell you for a good amount of coin. 350, you said?
350 XP.
So we're at 960 and a level up.
Yep. But we will call it there for the night. You can level up either.